mean, I really do like this soundtrack. Oh god, I forgot. It's this level. So that's a Dark Bishop. So, you probably didn't know this, but those guys, when they explode, they like actually explode and do damage. You might have noticed that a second ago. So, after giving you that little instruction, I'm just gonna not do that again. Okay? I forgot how you make these come down. Mushroom. They are full of poison. I guess they're technically full of stone. Oh, this fucking sucks. God damn. There's some jerks up here, right? De mana de la grain. So bishops aren't too tough. Their projectiles are annoying. And by the way, finally, I know where these guys are from. They're just from Hexen. And yes, they can chain each other. No one is immune to that explosion. Oh, these fucking losers. The capacity for them to chain is actually really important. They are remarkably vulnerable to the Hammer of Retribution. It will just mess up their day, I guess. Stop killing each other, you bingoids! They're not too tough. I mean, a lot of Hexen enemies are pretty tough, so whatever the fuck that means. I forgot how 90% of this fucking level works. Yeah, you're very innocent. There's the Glass Swapper. So, if you're wondering, Mage sucks ass against these guys, because in case you forgot. I mean, actually, there's one big thing. If they're frozen, they don't explode. So Mage has a use case against them, but the Arc of Death doesn't really target them too well, so... It's like you've got one weapon against these guys, and sure, they don't have a lot of hit points, so you don't really need the extra flexibility for your toolkit, but... Abracadabra! I cast a spell! That thing... This, whatever the fuck it is, randomly spits out some surprises, I guess. Yeah, I don't think I really want to use the Mage for a while, because, like I said, he has some huge downsides in this area. Don't forget, those are not our icons, those are our masters. Is that open yet? This is like really later, right? That little guitar is so adorable. bothering with that switch for now. I think it has a splash. I don't know 100% for certain, but I'm pretty sure the Arc of Death has like a little bit of splash. Can I get it from here? Yeah. You know, remixing is more than adding some fucking bass, my man. Or you're gonna be like, oh, I'm a song on the radio. I'm gonna put I'm just gonna put a little bit of a, you know, I'm just gonna put a little thing in the background. I fucking hate it when the radio edition of a song released and it's just the goddamn song, but they added like a little bit of a beat in the background and it just ruins the song because the whole melody gets overpowered by it. Open Sesame! Technically, it's Open Sesame Seed. Can't we get our ult here? Shit, if we get the ult, the wizard is outclassed for the rest of the game. Because the cleric is pretty good, but God, Wraith Verges is too much. Why disassembled? Yeah. Sorry to say this, Wizard Man, but you're dead. You're dead and done for. So, what do you get for... What do you get? What do you get? What do we get? Why are you in a fucking jar? You're a wizardman! Wizards don't go in jars. You get the Blood Scourge. It's strong as it gets. I'll show you what it does later, but it does a lot of damage and it pierces. It's so good, but like it's just a little too annoying to really work with. Allow me to QED this bitch. The problem is the auto aim. It just makes it a little too annoying to work with. Also, 15 mana pop. That's a whole pickup. You're throwing at one attack. Actually, let's look up Blood Scourge. Blood Scourge. Crikey! Fireballs can be repelled with players who repels in the mage class when the Icon Defender is active. Slow homing ability. In Heretic Hexen, they no longer home in when enhanced weapons is enabled. This makes it better against large crowds of enemies, but significantly inferior against singular targets. Oh. So the last radio song. Yeah, that would have been way nicer. Although I guess if it gets reflected, the homing property probably fucks over anyone who uses it. But yeah, like, you tell me. You tell me if it's worth it. Like, under the right circumstances, that's a lot of oomph. Really weird, right? I did not grow up on cow chop, but I keep thinking about cow chop, and the reason I keep thinking about cow chop is, I was like looking up the creatures and I found that they were gone, and I found out that actually also Nova made cow chop. He did something else with his life, and so I looked them up, and then I found them, and I was like, oh, and they went through a whole thing, and they were on a different channel, and then the next year when I came back, because I'm not gonna fucking watch that shit, I'm just looking at the good stuff. And I found out, oh, they're gone. Nova basically screwed them up. And it's fascinating, like the year after. By the way, this entire room is optional as far as I can recall. Like, you don't have to come here at all. Just go home. So, we have everyone else's weapon. How about we use some of those? Let's use one of my least favorites. Quietus. I mean, it looks fucking awesome, right? That's a cool sword. What does it do? Well, first off, it looks a little flat. It just looks like I'm supposed to spank someone with it, and does that. Does a lot of damage, pretty good aim. 14 mana though. Like, I get it, it's an ult, but this thing has no AoE potential. And it is that lacking AoE potential that kind of kills the Quietus. So let's look at the Quietus. Actually, look at the Arc of Death too. Projectile attack, flight, impact. I should take triple damage? They take triple damage. Wow. I guess that's the offset of whatever, man. Quietus. It lacks a melee attack. It lacks a fucking melee attack. Like, I get it! It's 8 rockets at once, right? It's 8 fucking rockets at once. 8 to 128 damage. That's 400. That'll smack someone's pants any day of the week. But it's just saying what you need. It's just saying what you need. The manual states that most mods will willingly give up their souls in it with Quietus. Knockout someone still the least mana consuming. Oh, it's 5. That's even better. I love how it doesn't actually give you all that much health. It's just how to use it. It's just like, it's just a good weapon. Just smack him. Great for a driver. It's a cool homing projectile. 18 mana though. It's where your Craters of Night are gonna go. Oh, they do less damage. Oh man. Yeah, Wraith was so complicated. It does make the Blood Scourge a lot more appealing. Do you like this? Don't worry, they're gonna do this again. Mage versus mage combat. How about I just throw a hammer at him? I could engage in fair, open, and honorable combat, or I could just chuck a hammer at your face. Oh, look at that texture misalignment! Oh, you fools! Literally unplayable. Literally. I think the LP is done. I think that's where we ended for this year. So pork boarding! Oh yeah, the Sandler Factory. This is one of the rare places where enemies do not spawn. Anyway, let me... I think the Quietus works a hell of a lot better if the game does not decide what only... Now, admittedly, right? Admittedly, if you use it just right... Safi, you have a fucking disc of repulsion. Just repulse. Be gone, evil doggo. Remember pushable walls? I told you they exist. Look at that beautiful, beautiful slime. I think that's what they call it when that happens. Remember what I told you, that some walls can be turned around, right around, baby, right around, like a regular baby? Queen's house, don't it? I know where you're hiding from me. You're hiding a little itty bitty secret. Itty bitty me. Remember! Explosions are distance based in terms of efficacy, so. Oh, that's man. Fire storm. Like I got Quietus, but why would I use it? When the Hammer Retribution is like way more ammo efficient and less likely to miss? And it's 3 mana, man! Anyway, this part sucks. If you're fast, you can just get running. Otherwise, you have to take the elevator back up. But I'm too slick, too smooth, baby. I jam, I jive, I slip between the cracks. Yoink. Dunzo Kabunzo. Did you know I'm Dunzo Kabunzo? So yeah, I personally feel that at the end of the day, the Warrior's just the better class in this game, and there's no argument about it. Guy's got a fucking I mean, no, the Cleric is better in just the... I like the Fighter more because he feels like he's a better complete package. I feel like the Cleric and the Mage need some stats to make him more interesting. A little extra sexy edge, but whatever. You pull this lever and it goes, oh man, this door goes open, and then these things go down, and it takes for fucking ever! You don't have to do this once. This game doesn't suck ass. Fun fact, we're teleporting. Mana. Krenos di Cristal. Go to hell. Krenos di Cristal. forgot. The ones that can throw an attack are slaughters. Not centaurs. I like how you just get behind him, you just fucking smash their faces in. With an iron! Bashed his face in with an iron! I still don't know where that's from. I just know that some guy I liked on YouTube watched it. Said it once. Ow, my legs. Do you like fun gimmicks? Have I got a fun gimmick for you? The floor might not be lava, but it sure is gonna make your day absolutely goddamn miserable. It's Steam. Good job, you fucking idiot! I don't want the rest of those stupid prizes. I think there's more switches to pull. Mush. Now you can make that jump, but you don't have to. You might say, "Oh, look at me! I'll just jump over there like a big adult." No, you don't have to. I know you can. You're a very big boy. You're very handsome. Fuck it. Let's get these guys lined up and porked! Pork boarding! Just realized there's a really nice use case for this pork border. Ah, blows up so nice when you blow them up. Anyway, let's yoink out before I leave. Before I leave. I appreciate that the crosser's like, hey, listen, buddy, you're an idiot, right? You need a little handhold. Oh, so scandalous. Oh, whoa, so scandalous. Did he spawn behind me? What a jerk. What a jerk. What an absolute twat. Alright, enough British slang. Let's put these little planets! I don't think the Hyrule Harbor Tower spawns in yet. Yeah, I think this is what happens now. I feel like it's so weird though, because Timon's axe is pretty dang powerful as is. But it never feels good enough. So I forgot how to open that, but there's a central area there, and that opens up at some point. I forgot when and how and whomst it. Anyway, I guess this is the second part, so I might as well make a cut here. We got 9 puzzles to solve. Fuck me.